Hi friends! Thank you so much for joining me today for another video. I'm super excited for you to be here because I want to try with you guys this new foundation. Well, it's new to me. It's not new on the market at all. In fact, it's been around for quite some time, but I'm very curious about it. It is, in fact, the NO7 Lift and Illuminate foundation, and I've heard Kathleen Lights talk about this so many times, so I was like, oh, I should give it a try. And especially when in this winter season it's dry and you feel very matte, I want some luminance. So I figured I would try this out with you guys and hopefully the shade matches. The shade that I got is called Warm Beige, so I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping that this shade will be a good match. If it won't, this will just turn out to be like hilariously failing video. But anyways, if you guys want to see how this foundation looks on my skin and what I think about it, then just keep on watching. Okay, so before I use this foundation, I'll tell you guys what it claims to do. It has medium coverage. It has anti-aging complex, visibly lifts, firms and illuminates, and it does have SPF 15. It is hypoallergenic, which is really nice, and the description says bright, beautiful, and uplifted illuminating foundation which has been formulated with a polymer to help appear to visibly lift and give firmer feeling skin. Our pro-retinol complex containing lipopeptides I don't know what that means, boosts and maintains elasticity. It also contains a brightening complex to give skin a long-term boost for even skin tone, powerful antioxidants, vitamins C and E, and SPF 15 help protect against the aging effects of the free radicals. Minimizes the appearance of age spots, pores, and pigmentation, which I like. For best results, blend smoothly and evenly with your finger or a sponge, working downwards and outwards from the center of your face. So this is hypoallergenic. It's also very friendly to sensitive skin. Okay, and like I mentioned, I got the shade Warm Beige, and I do have to get going here pretty soon because I'm getting my hair cut, you guys. I'm finally gonna get it cut short, and I'm terrified out of my mind, but I'm just gonna do it, because I've had long hair for over 2 decades now and I'm ready for a change. So before I apply this foundation, it looks like this. It's got, I don't know, it's got quite a beefy feel to it. It doesn't feel like cheap. It feels kind of luxurious with like thick plastic. It's got nice weight, and it comes with a pump, so that's really nice. I really prefer my foundations to come in pumps, so yeah. I really like the packaging. Does it look like it's gonna match me, you guys? It might be a little dark. I'm kind of scared. But it might match me in the summer. That's a plus. Okay, so before I do apply my foundation though, I am gonna go ahead and apply a primer by NO7 as well. This is the Airbrush Away Radiance Boosting Primer. It makes you flawless in seconds apparently, and it's also hypoallergenic, and skin appears flawless, according to this box, as if airbrushed. Keeps makeup in place for up to 12 hours. Wow, that's a long time. For days when you really want your skin to look radiant and makeup to apply effortlessly, this clever light diffusing primer helps you create the perfect base. Skin looks instantly healthier and more radiant. This smoothing and skin perfecting base allows makeup to look as flawless at the end of the day as it did when it first applied. Well, that's really nice. I want this to, you know, last me 12 hours, and we will do a wear test on this. I guess the ideal situation would be doing just this foundation without a primer, but I don't really feel comfortable for going a long time without a primer for any foundation. And let's be real, if I'm using a foundation, I'm gonna be wearing a primer. So I am going to do a wear test. I will wear it right now. It's around 8:15 a.m. and I'll probably check in with you guys periodically through Snapchat, and at the end of the day I'll come back and just be in front of you and tell you what I think about how it wore throughout the day. Alright, so let's just go ahead and take this Airbrush Away Radiant Primer. This primer has a bit of like iridescence to it, so if you guys tried like the ColourPop liquid highlight, like the crystal, you know, amethyst and whatnot, it kind of reminds me of that. Like it has like a pinkish iridescent opalescent hue to it. Maybe it'll just give me like that right radiance. So hoping for the best. Okay, so I do have a damp beauty sponge, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this foundation. I don't know if I have to shake it. It feels pretty dense. I'm just gonna pump out like one full pump. Alright, so let's just quickly apply this foundation and see how it initially looks on my skin. It looks like a decent match, actually. The outer areas of my skin, it looks like it's a good match. So I'm just gonna roll with it, guys. It's too late to turn back now. I'm just gonna take my beauty sponge now and start blending it in. I'm not having any issues blending right now. It's looking like light coverage, actually, not medium right now. Maybe the sponge is soaking up a lot of the product. I mean, it is. So, I don't know. Good news is it's a good color match, I think. Okay, I think I definitely need to apply more to get like a better idea of how this foundation works with my skin, because I feel like I barely see it on my skin right now. I don't know, what do you guys think? I guess it made it a little more flawless, but we'll just pump another pump, just like in the areas where I would need a little more coverage, like on the cheek areas. And then, of course, my stash. And let's just blend it in again. Hopefully it'll have more decent coverage than I saw at the beginning. Okay, so far I'm thinking that this is medium coverage with 2 layers or like 2 pumps worth of product. I mean, I do have a bigger face, so maybe just 1 pump wasn't enough. You know, it's like a thicker consistency. It's very different from like my NARS Luminous Weightless Foundation, which is super watery but has like pretty good coverage. It's very different from that. It's thicker, and yet it's like medium coverage. So medium coverage with 2 pumps. So I think it's pretty. I mean, it looks super natural. It looks like I'm not even really wearing foundation, which if you guys like that, then I guess this would be really good. But first impression is that it blended super well. I didn't have to like fight with it to blend it, and it looks decently covered, but I mean, you guys can still see like, you know, some of my spots. I'm not sure if I'm seeing it to be like all that luminous, but I don't know, maybe I have to let it kind of settle with my skin a little bit better. A very natural foundation so far. I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll check in with you guys later throughout the day through Snapchat, and also I will check in at the end of the day. Okay, you guys, so far it's been around 2 hours since I put this foundation on. It's looking not that bad. Sorry, I have like a banana. But so far it's not looking bad. I got my hair cut, and you know, there might be some foundation that rubbed off due to like shampooing and stuff, but otherwise it's looking pretty good. It is looking more luminous, which I like. Maybe the first application just needed to settle in my skin a little bit before, you know, like mesh with my natural oils or something to just kind of do its thing. But I think it's looking pretty good, and this is 2 hours in, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Alright, I'm back for my check-in. For those of you that are friends with me on Snapchat, you guys already know like the whole process of me getting my hair cut. Yeah, my hair's like really short now. It does look kind of messy because I just woke up from a nap, but I thought, what better way to test out the foundation than, you know, take a nap in it. So I just woke up from a nap, so excuse like the craziness of it, but you guys, the foundation is still holding on. Let me get closer. So the foundation is like, it's still on my face. Like you might see it kind of rubbed off on the outer edges of my face, because you know, I got my hair shampooed and stuff at the salon, so definitely could have been rubbed off a little bit, but I think it's pretty good. I do notice, because I didn't powder or anything, I didn't even put bronzers or highlight or blush even, which I don't usually put blush on anyway. I think it held on really well. I do seem a little shiny, I guess, but that might be the foundation just being luminous. Plus the primer is a very like radiant, glowy primer, so I feel like that could be contributing to like this overall glow that I have going on. I don't know, it doesn't look like overly oily or anything. It just looks like I have this kind of healthy sheen about my face. Like it's on the verge of being oily, but like not quite. So I do like how it's holding on so far. I did put it on at 8, I think at around 8:10 in the morning. Now it's 2:33, so I've been wearing it for a good part of the day, and I feel like, yeah, it's holding on pretty well. This is without any setting spray. This is without any powder, so I think that's really great that it hasn't like melted off my face or whatever. But it is like the negatives outside, so maybe like the outside cold air just like froze it onto my face or something. I don't know, I'm probably being crazy. So I'll just come back for like a final check-in in like a couple hours, and we'll see just what I think about this foundation overall. Hi friends, I'm back for my third and final, or I guess it's fourth or fifth, I don't remember, but probably fourth and final check-in for this foundation. I think I do look a little shiny, right? But is that luminous glow or is it oily? I can't really tell. I guess it kind of is verging on oily, like here in the center of my face, but otherwise it's kind of giving me like a nice little sheen overall. I'm getting like up and personal in your space, but yeah, I think the foundation like held up really well. I do like it, and I'm really glad that the shade matches. Again, my shade in the number 7 foundation is warm beige, and that seems to be a pretty good color match. Okay, before I end the video, you probably want to see like a flash test, right? Because it is SPF 15, but I'm not quite sure like how much of a flashback you would get with this particular foundation. So I'm just gonna turn on flash just on my phone. Hopefully I'm not gonna blind myself like crazy. Yeah, it definitely has like a bit of flashback. I'll insert a photo of it in the video, but yeah, there is definitely some glow going on, but it doesn't look like my face is an oil slick. Definitely not a flash photography friendly foundation, because you do get flashback for sure. It's not like the worst I've seen, but you still do see like your face being a little lighter than your neck. So if you're looking for a foundation that is luminous yet flash photography friendly, then this wouldn't be for you. But if you want like a general everyday friendly natural yet glowy foundation, I really believe that this is a really great foundation so far, and I'm gonna just continue to wear it probably throughout the month and into next month and just see how well, you know, it gives me that glow when the weather's lacking and like any sort of moisture or any sort of like happiness, honestly. Yeah, this is a winner. I'm very happy about it, and if you guys have tried it, like some of you have probably tried this foundation. If you do, what do you guys think about it? Does it work for your skin tone? Do they have good color matches for you? And yeah, just share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up my review slash demo slash wear test of the number 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation. I hope you guys were able to find it useful. For some of you that haven't tried this before, and for those of you that have tried it, does it really differ with your opinions? I don't know, but you should let me know. And if you are new though, real quick, and you're not part of the Breath of Beauty girly fam, then please do make sure to just join the Breath of Beauty family. And if you do, don't forget to click on the notification bell to make sure you're not missing out on any of my future videos. And plus, it's just a great way for you to, you know, find your way back to me, since the YouTube world is so huge and it's just little me here. So yeah, just go ahead and click on that cute little bell. You can also feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. Snapchat in particular is a platform where you can get like sneak peeks of some of my videos, and also you can see like little wear tests and like small updates like my hair being chopped off, or you know, it's just stuff like that. So if you're interested in just seeing a more casual, more real side of me, then go ahead and be friends with me on Snapchat. Alright, with all of that said, remember you guys, you are beautiful, amazing, and marvelous, no matter what anybody else tries to tell you. And please remember that I'm always rooting for you, and I'm so grateful that we are friends. Alright guys, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah!